Alright guys, we're over at the cottage on North South Long Lake. You know the deal. Look up, down, left, right. You can see everything. So this is the waterfront. So our house is down that way. Daniel's old house is literally right over there. I can see it's a blue house. That's the public launch. And then on the other side of that blue canopy is where the pizzas and all that is, right over there. It's a pretty kick-ass spot for the price. The downside is the lot is from that corner to that corner. And I'll stand over here. I don't want to go on the neighbors because he is out. But so this is the entirety of the front yard. Then you have the neighbor up there. Everybody else is set well back from the cottage. So the nice thing is you actually have a ton of privacy on the lake. It is on a main road, but I'll walk you up there. It's way more private than the other one I showed you guys. And then it looks like the lot line's right about here. And so this is the front beach area for that up there. What was that other one priced at? $620, I think. This is way better value. So the way they've got it set up is they're counting this as a bedroom with the curtains. Depending on what you guys want to use it for, I would leave this like this. I would keep this a small living room as it is now. But in the back, there's a bigger living room, which used to be a master bedroom. I would put a set of bifold doors into that and turn this into a 3-bedroom. And I think you pull $2,250, maybe $2,500 a month out of this. I'm just going to kind of pause here so that you guys can check out each room and do the look around. So then, to give you an idea, I'll stand here kind of looking out. Minor upgrade, $500. I would change that door to an all-glass full-length door because it would just let so much more light in off the lake. And there's a couple of tree branches I would trim up. If you got rid of the pine branches that are in the way, you have a pretty nice lake view. And when they built the cottage, they did it in such a way that you can't see the neighbors out the sides. So even though it's what I would call a crowded lot, nobody can see you. It's just storage, some more storage. It's on electric baseboards, not that it matters for what you guys will be doing. This is your kitchen. I think they did a real nice job kind of working with what was here. We got our hot water tank. I like that it's got the life-proof flooring in it already. You've got some nice views from the kitchen. From an Airbnb standpoint, this is an easy tenant turn. I've got a property this size in town, and I think I'm paying $150 a tenant turn for all the laundry, all the everything. And the tenants would end up paying that. So I'm going to kind of close the door so you can see. This is the bathroom. This is the official bedroom number 2. And again, I don't know if you can see out the window, but you really do have quite a bit of privacy. And so it's 90 degrees here today because this is also kind of built into a hill. Abby might remember my parents' house never got very hot. This is the same way. It's probably a dry 80 degrees in here right now, where outside it's toasty. And if somebody felt the need, you could probably pop in 2 window AC units and this whole place would be cold. So we've got wood heater in the back, our closets. So again, they're using this as kind of a second living room, I guess you would call it. It's got nice big windows out the side, but it would be nothing to put a set of doors in right there and then turn this into an additional bedroom. And if you were going to go that route, I would consider doing 2 sets of bunk beds in here or a queen and a bunk bed, something like that. If you can get the living capacity to 6 or so people, 6 or 8, you'll have no problem renting this. The biggest request we get are for families. All right, so that's all locked. So I'm going to turn and head back up. I want to show you guys the upper area as I go. Alright, so you got pathway down the side. Pretty easy for getting your stuff around. I think you can see the roof. This roof is 5 years old. The drip edge is all in great shape. The flashing around the chimney looks great. The windows look good. They're wood casement. These are old Armstrong windows, but it looks like the mechanisms are all in really good shape. From a repair standpoint, I don't think you have to do anything to this thing. And if by chance they sell it furnished, all the better. So let's go up here. So you do have steps coming down from the car. Oh, here, I could have just done this. There's the roof. It's in great shape. Nice pine trees, so you're going to have shade year-round. You get to own a bunch of myrtle. This is the property line that the guy had staked out. And then shared driveway out the middle. This is your private parking space. Like I said, I had to wait in line when I got here, so I'm parked in the cottage next door's spot. But you have room for 1, 2, 3 cars in your space. And then next door, he's on the same narrow lot, but these guys were built later. So these are during the 50-foot setbacks, which gives you an idea of how much farther forward you are. And if you wanted a lawn, you could trim these trees up. And then that's the road up there. It's so funny, you can't hear it from here. And when you're down at the house, I mean, you could leave the windows open all night. You won't hear traffic. It's in a really good spot that way. So, talk it over. Don't talk for too long. If you're interested, get a full price offer in, and we'll do a 7-day inspection period. And if you get cold feet, we'll cancel it on the 7-day. But I'll be shocked if this is available by the weekend. I'm going to call Molly right now and find out how many offers they have in on it. And let me know. If you guys want me to check anything else out about it, let me know, and I'll run back to you. But hopefully I got everything for you. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.